Welcome to WorldBox. Today we're going to have the 4 races fight over a small island, but every 10 in-game years we are going to give everyone random traits with the PowerBox mod. I have a little wheel here, not with every trait, but all the ones that actually make a difference, and we will be spinning it every 10 years and giving it to everyone on the map. Let's pick a starting trait. Yeah. I just made this map. It's nothing too crazy. No corrupted biome, no monsters on it, no enchanted biome, just everything's kind of decent. So we're going to put someone up here, someone over here, someone over here, someone over here. Keep it relatively even for everyone. Let's start everyone pretty small. Let's go 10 each. Let's put elves over here, the dwarves up here. Let's put the orcs out here. No biome overgrowth, animal spawns, grow trees, erosion, no rebellions. Looks good to me. Go ahead and add the first trait. Everyone gets ambitious. Even the monkeys get ambitious. Uh-oh. We got ambitious monkeys in here. Part of me wants to turn off animal spawns because of how tough the... you know what? Before we do anything, I think this is going to be something I would regret later if I don't do now. Okay. At year 30, we'll add our first trait. The orcs have already gotten like center real estate here. And the elves are kind of stuck in the corner, which is surprising because they should have the easiest time since they don't have to deal with all the animals. Because there's a lot of wolves in the woods over here. Okay, 130. Time for the first trait. Oh, Regeneration. It's not that exciting. Okay, let's add Regeneration to the mix. We will leave on the existing ones so that every time we add it, everyone that maybe is on the map that, you know, was born that doesn't have the traits or whatever, will also be getting it. And it's important to note that the animals are getting the traits as well. So that might make it interesting. So they got ambitious and regeneration and whatever traits they usually have. Dwarves are doing pretty well for themselves, but I always say that. I mean, I guess they're doing just about as good as everyone else, but I just want them to do good. They got so many sheep to deal with. The elves are not really doing very much. If they could just push up here and wipe this out and move out here, then that'd be fine, but I don't know. Okay, we're coming up on our next trait here. What do we got? Slow. Oh, if they get madness, that's like pretty much game over. A -1 for us. There we go. Looks like the orc village up front here is down to 2 people. The elves are slowly kind of pushing their way upwards. They're getting beaten up by buffaloes in here. Yeah, I'm like a little bit worried about giving the animals the traits. A part of me wants to just get rid of animal spawns altogether. Because I feel like it kind of makes it more of a contest of who just gets beaten up by buffaloes. Let's leave the existing animals on, but let's stop all future animal spawns. So there's plenty of buffaloes and cows and sheep on the map right now. But let's make it so that it's not a war against animals, it's a war against each other. The dwarves are killing it. 48 and 30. They're the #1 population right now by like 15. With the humans in second place, followed very closely by the orcs, and then the elves are in last place. If they can take this out though, I have lots of confidence for them to expand into this whole area, because they do expand pretty quickly a lot of the time. Oh, there we go. They're being ambitious. There it is. Okay, the first act of war. Okay. This is moving really quick, so it's just going to be roughly every 10 years. Blessed. Oh, eagle-eyed. Eagle-eyed, I believe it just gives them like attack range. There we go. Continuing on. Let's lower the speed down a little bit so it doesn't go too fast for us. The elf village is like entirely kids. We're the kids in the elf kingdom. Whoa. The dwarves are at they just passed 100 population. Could this be it? Could they be the winners of this time? They just needed a couple more traits to kind of help them along. This is quite the little army over here. Don't tell me you guys are here to attack the dwarves. That would not be very nice of you. Don't do it. Okay, I think they're allied. Yeah, let's keep it that way. I want you guys to be friends until the dwarves are ready to take you out. Giant. Interesting. This gives everyone like 50 more HP, and then of course makes them bigger. Traits like that, where it kind of just boosts everyone's stats across the board, don't really do anything because everyone's getting them, but at least it makes it more interesting. What is this? Is this a baby chicken? Why do I feel like I've never seen that before? You guys are making me nervous. I know you guys are friends, but... Oh, not anymore. Oh no. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? It's weird that it would be humans against dwarves, because it's the elves and dwarves that don't get along usually. Yikes. Dang, that's a big hit to their population. They're still in first, but only by a little bit now. It's a bit of a setback. Dang, well, actually, it's not even over yet. Leave my boys alone. Oh, man. The dwarves are just not good at fighting. Although long term, though, they become really good at fighting by making such strong weapons and armor for themselves. There's potential. They could do it. Looks like the elves have been attacking the orcs up here. Time for a new trait. No way. Uh-oh. Okay, that's one worth cheering for. They're about to get very big. This is now a very different experience than it was. Even the chickens and rabbits. Oh my gosh. Okay. You scared of the buffaloes now? Everyone doesn't automatically heal though. So everyone's health is still the same. Although they do have regeneration. So the ones in the back will eventually heal to full if they're left alone long enough. But the ones currently fighting don't necessarily... Look at these kids. Holy smokes. Kind of obnoxious. The animals. Here comes an orc army. This is so stupid looking now. Let's go. Orcs come out on top. Oh, there's some small people in the mix. Imagine being born as a regular sized person into this world. It's like, Mom, can I go play with my friends?
Of course you can, Timmy. Just be home before dark.
Thanks, Mom. Looks like orcs are still pushing in. Although the elves have like this animal defense now. They've got like an army of animals just crowding their lands. Here we go. Humans pushing into dwarf lands. Except they seem to be neutral with each other again. Well, that's what humans did last time though. They pushed in and they declared war once they were in position. Dwarves are still up by like 10 or so, 15. Orcs and elves have been pretty much tied this whole time. Still fighting. Okay, year 180. Oh no. Whew, close one. Ugly. Okay. Okay, elves are doing a little thing here. Everyone's kind of fighting in the middle now. This is so dumb. We got Titan so early on. Dumb in a great way, you know? It's kind of wonderful. The humans in the middle here, just like staring everyone down, but not really at war with anyone. The orcs up here too? Okay, looks like orcs and elves are fighting still. I'm tempted just to have them all declare war on each other just to keep the fighting going. But since certain traits affect your diplomacy, it would kind of nullify quite a few traits to turn off diplomacy. So we will leave that as is. Orcs moving down. Orcs still in last place. Actually, oh, they're close. Veteran. I believe veteran gives them like attack damage. If we get like bloodlust or like madness or any of those ones, pyromaniac, the ones that would just make everyone want to fight each other, that would be very interesting. Dude, what are you guys doing here, dude? Just go do something. You guys too, they're just like waiting. They're like, just try it. Try it. Look at when I zoom in, it just looks like colors. It's like, would you believe me if I told you that was an army of dwarves? Probably not, huh? Okay, yeah, elves and orcs are constantly fighting, whereas humans and dwarves are just kind of like threatening each other. Let's see if anyone's like healed to full at this point. They're getting up there. 249. The longer you guys wait, the harder the fights are gonna be. Okay, elves have officially dropped into last place by a not much of a gap, but a little bit. The dwarves are up still, which is pretty wild, followed by the humans not too far behind, but still. Next trait. Lucky. Okay. The orcs and humans are still peaceful. The elves and orcs continue to be not peaceful. The humans and elves are fighting. Oh no, and the orcs. Everyone's picking on the elves. The human army kind of finally backed up. Okay, the humans are actually catching up to the dwarves. They're about to pass them, it looks like. It's like orcs and humans are fighting too. Dwarves and humans. Looks like everyone's at war right now. Oh, look at this. I mean, not that you can really see what's happening anyway, but look at this. I mean, at this kind of view, it's actually nice having them so big because you can pretty much see everything that's going on from a pretty far zoomed out view because everyone's so freaking big. Look at this army just holding the line here. Time for the next trait. Something crazy. Madness. Immortal. Immortal does change a lot because certain races have different average ages of dying from old age. I think the dwarves have the shortest lifespan. And I think the elves have the longest lifespans. But now everyone's immortal and can't die from old age, so now that doesn't matter. So if anything, this actually helps the dwarves the most because they don't have to worry about old age anymore. Humans kind of got the center of the map again. The elves are just not looking too good, you know? Like literally everyone's been at war with them for like most of the time. Here we go. Dwarves are fighting the orcs and the elves, looks like. Meanwhile, the humans kind of sneak around the back. Humans pushing in, dwarves pushing down, orcs actually staying out of it for once. Oh, here come the dwarves. Oh wow, the humans are doing a lot over here. They don't even have like items. That guy's got a bronze sword or a wood sword? I don't know. Dang, look at that. They're wiping them out. That was a ruthless play. The dwarves pushed outwards with their army, and then the humans just swung in right behind them. Dang, wow, look at that. This whole village is taken out. That was like 200 population. Something that will help the dwarves, as if there's anything that could do that. Super intelligent. It's a bummer that the humans wiped them out right then, because, like I was saying, that's right when the dwarves actually got a trait that would help them. Immortal would actually really help them, because I feel like a big part of their weakness comes from them just living such short lives. Super intelligence will level up their culture a lot faster. Actually might help the dwarves in the long run as well. The humans are now the leaders by a lot, with orcs in second place. If they keep it up, they could just wipe the dwarves out. Also, Immortal being on allows people to heal to their full Titan health. They're not going to die of old age before they reach full health. So that's kind of scary. Okay, looks like the humans are kind of pulling back a little bit. Elves are still fighting the orcs over here. I want the humans to go fight the orcs. Why don't they pick on some on their own sides? There we go. Look how long it takes to kill someone now. Oh, this guy almost had full health. Holy smokes. Some of these people have been healing for years. He got hit like 200 times before he died. And since the orcs already have regeneration, we got lots of really interesting ones left. Agile. There we go. Oh, we got some boats in here. Some giant Titan boats. This fishing boat catching like normal size fish. It's like goldfish crackers. Okay, look, the orcs are moving up and over. Dude, everyone's bullying the dwarves again. Why does this always happen? Although right now it looks like they're allied with the orcs. That actually could be useful. If they could just team up with the orcs for at least for a little while. The orcs population is slowly catching up to humans right now too. The dwarves are getting beaten up, but they're actually not in last place. The elves are actually behind them still. The dwarves, now that they were all wiped out up front, they are now kind of really protected in this back area. Bloodlust. There you go. Even the fishing boat has bloodlust. Even the chickens have bloodlust. Okay, so bloodlust means when they're in a fight, they'll never retreat. They basically will fight until they die. So there will be a lot more dying now. Look at this. Look at this human army coming out here. Oh, they are lustful for blood for sure. The orcs are so spread out, but in like a good way. Good luck getting past that. Humans are actually holding their ground really well. But look at those little teeny tiny little arrows coming out though. Throwing paper clips at each other. If the orcs get attacked by the humans on one side and the elves on the other at the same time, that could knock them down a bit. And it looks like it is. They're down at 230. Oh, the dwarves are officially last place. Only by a little bit, but they've been stuck around 140 for a long time. So sorry. Okay, this is big. This is big for the humans because unbeknownst to them, the elves are actually just helping the humans take the lead. But look at this mob right here. Do not upset the mob. Okay, next trait. We're running low on traits here. We got like 12 or so left. No way. Whew. Madness would pretty much just end the game. Okay, so charged. I think they meant energized, right? Wait, I typed these in, but I wrote them based on a list on the wiki. I wonder if they changed the name of charged to energized, because there isn't one called charged. Yeah, okay, so energized. When they have energized, a lightning bolt strikes where they die. So the combination of everyone fighting and now everyone, and then fighting until they die, and then now when you die, a lightning bolt strikes where you died. This is gonna get very interesting. Look at this. Oh my. It just set off a chain reaction. Everyone's dying and then killing the ones near them. Stop! Jeez! Why are you guys dying? It really is just a chain reaction. They didn't even fight anyone. Okay, stop. Dude, this got struck so many times because of the really like tight population that it went down to the lava level. That flipped it around because the bigger and more condensed your population was, the worse that was for you. So humans got knocked down to last place because of that. They're like getting caught on fire and then dying and blowing up people near them who are catching on fire, and it's just onward it goes. Wow. Okay, so orcs are in the lead now. This is really hard to narrate now. It's just constant lightning strikes and people dying. Hang in there, bud. Oh, no. That changed everything. It's still happening back here. Oh my gosh. I didn't think about it when I added the trait. I didn't think it'd be that big of a deal, but yeah, that was so much bigger of a deal than I thought. It was just everyone was fighting in the center when it went off, and then it just spread like wildfire backwards into all of their homes. That was crazy. The only thing worse than that would be Madness. Mage Slayer. I believe Mage Slayer, much like King Slayer and Dragon Slayer, are just combat buffs. I forget what the difference between them all is, but some of them are attack damage, attack speed. Makes everyone a little better in combat. We got a chain reaction back here. We got lava spewing everywhere. Oh my gosh, dude. Only the dwarves are safe right now, but it's only a matter of time. This is so crazy. Dear lord. Yeah, the humans are down to 18 population. The orcs went from first place to second to last, and they're only barely above last place. Dwarves are in first, but only because they're not in combat right now. Just you wait. This is just like non-stop. They just keep lighting themselves on fire, dying, and then lighting someone else on fire. It's like, dude, there's no one even attacking you. Just don't light on fire. That's all you gotta do. Yo, what? You thought you were gonna get like a fair war? You thought we were gonna see who won via combat? No. See who survives the lightning bolts. Oh, look at that. Orcs tried pushing in. It's like you kill one guy, and then his lightning bolt death kills your entire army. Tiny? I actually don't know what happens if you add Tiny when you also have Giant and Titan on. Okay, well that does nothing. Let's actually get a new one. That doesn't do anything. Madness. Drunk. This one, it's one of the custom traits from CrazyBox, just like these last few in here. And I'm pretty sure it just makes it lowers your accuracy or your attack speed. Maybe it's move speed. I know it's a bunch of negative things. I think it's like move speed, attack speed, just a bunch of negative decreases. You know, I forgot too that all the animals have energize as well. So if someone just kills an animal, that causes the lightning strike as well. That's probably a big part of what's happening too. Although we're almost out of animals. Dang, look at this. The last elves getting wiped out. There it is. Come on, just finish them off. Just do it, please. Just get it over with. Goodbye, elves. Elves are gone. They were the first ones to go, which is a pretty big surprise. That's not usually what happens. We have some wild ones left here. I think all of these make them stronger except for Madness, which just makes them kill each other. Demigod, I don't remember what this one does, but it says be careful when killing him. So we might have not only just lightning bolts when you die, but something else. So we'll find out, I guess. Wait, are these elves? Hiding away up in the dwarf village, huh? See what happens when someone dies. Oh my gosh. An explosion. A big explosion. The humans? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. The elf is like, if I can't win, you're going down with me. Like one of the last elves left. Oh, that gives them tons of health too. Oh my. Okay, well, this is gonna slow things down considerably. Will they ever be able to kill this guy? I don't know. We might have to remove that trait, to be honest. The explosions are cool, but they all have like tens of thousands of health. So the explosions aren't doing anything. Let's remove that one. I didn't want to have to remove any, but that pretty much means that nothing happens. Funny trait though. It definitely is meant to be one who just you put on one guy, not every guy. Okay. Health is back to normal. 2,000 is quite enough. There we go. Almost time to add another trait. Okay, the humans, they have no village currently, or no kingdom, but they are still here. Although they're back here starving to death, so we'll see if they figure out the whole food thing before it's too late. There is like no food left on the map though, so let's turn off hunger. The dwarf people there's a guy down here setting up a village. New trait. It's madness time. Alright, well, this is it. This is everyone is gonna die except for one person. How did someone die? It's paused right now. How did someone die instantly? Uh-oh. Oh, look at this. It's so sad to see. All villages have been wiped out. It's pretty much just whoever's the last man standing. Turtles are gonna be the ones, aren't they? There's a surprising amount of dwarfs left. I don't think there's any humans left. Looks like there's one. Did you not get madness? You gotta get madness. How do they keep getting... Oh, I'm super dumb. I took the trait away from everyone, the demigod and blessed, but then every time I added the next trait, I was just adding it back to them because I didn't unselect it. So I kept wondering, how did I keep missing people? Okay, there we go. They all don't have it, and I took it off of that, so there it is. It's funny because you think, oh, he's got to be in range to use his bow, but then you realize that the range stat doesn't necessarily change. So his range is still like from here to here. Okay, we got one dwarf up here, one down here. We got 2 orcs left and 1 human left. So at this point, it could be anyone. Let's just add all these traits, because none of these do that much. So let's go ahead and do Dragon Slayer, King Slayer, Strong, Pyromaniac, Bowmaster, and Genius. Bowmaster gives them a ton of range, which will probably just be like normal range based on their size. That's still not in range? Come on, your guys are so close to each other. There we go. Orc down. Dwarf versus orc. The range is going to be what gives him the win. Come on, boys, take him down. It's one of each. You got 1 dwarf, 1 human, 1 orc. But the orc has a bow. This has got to be it. Come on. There we go. He's got him cornered. Come on, you got bloodlust. Finish it off. His attack speed with the bow is so fast. The best thing that can happen for the dwarf is that the human kills the orc and just barely survives. Then the dwarf can come kill him. Everyone magnet together. Here we go. The winner is... Okay, dwarf got killed instantly, but the orc swapped his bow out for the wood sword, which is a horrible move. And the orc wins anyway. Jeez. And took that guy's stuff too. All right. Look at all these traits. What a guy. 6 kills, 66 years old, level 4, likes bread. Congratulations. Well, I guess I should have known that it was going to be less of a civilization war, and it would always pretty much inevitably come down to either madness or, you know, energized. One of those things that kind of just changes the game to not be a normal war anymore. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks so much for watching. We could do this again, honestly, because we're going to get vastly different traits pulled every time, and we could get a very different outcome. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe and let me know your ideas down below, because I like to do them.